When Charlie Laverty lost her restaurant job 2 weeks ago, she knew she couldn't pay the rent at her student housing.
I said, can you either give me reduced rent or just let me terminate my contract, not have to pay the rest of the 12 months? And they got back to me a few days ago and said, no, we can't help you.
The second-year university student has now been saved by the government's decision to include students in the youth stimulus package. But she's angry her landlord refused to help.
I think they would have known full well my situation.
Some renters say landlords have tried to put their rents up. Our landlord actually told us last week they were raising our rent.
And I got a notice saying my rent is increased. Who does that at this time?
And one real estate agent has apologised for a letter to tenants warning
the obligation to pay rent when due remains in place, even with the COVID-19 crisis. We will continue to follow up any unpaid rent and issue notices where required.
We're hearing from lots of tenants that they've lost their income. They're very concerned about being able to pay their rent, and they're very frightened that they're going to be issued with notices to vacate.
The opposition wants the government to stop people being kicked out of their homes.
We need a freeze on evictions, just like we've seen in the UK or in New Zealand, or for that matter, in Tasmania. Tasmania announced just yesterday that they are taking steps to stop evictions for the next few months.
But it's not just renters doing it tough. While the banks have deferred mortgage payments, many landlords in Australia need relief too.
I'd actually like to see the banks be saying, we'll give you an interest holiday, not just a repayment holiday. Most people perceive that somehow if you're a landlord, therefore you must be different and wealthy and something. And most of them are not. Most of them are just mums and dads who, are still paying a mortgage on that property.
Help may be at hand soon. Protection for residential tenants and landlords will be discussed at the National Cabinet meeting on Tuesday. Helen Vines, ABC News.